welcome back to our channel. We're here today with another game. This is a very well-known game. It is called Pig. Oh, and it's so much fun. All right, so we are very excited to show you how to play Pig. We're gonna start by showing you the standard version, and then we definitely will show you how you can modify it to support different learners in your classroom. So the object of the game is to get the greatest score at the end of the game. What they need to do is they need to roll the dice, and you roll 2 dice and they need to add it together for the sum. So 4 plus 3 would give me a score of 7. Each time you roll the dice, you get to decide if you want to freeze your score by writing it down and then you stop and your turn is over, or do you want to take a little bit of a risk? Are you a bit of a greedy pig and do you want to keep rolling to get a higher score so that you're the first person to 100? Now, there is a catch. The catch is if you roll 1 dice, you get 0 points for the round. But if you'd already kind of locked in or frozen your previous score, those points remain on the board. However, if you're playing with 2 dice and you roll what we call snake eyes or 2 ones, you lose all your points for the entire game. So I'm gonna go first.
I'm going to go first.
Okay, well, greatest number goes first.
Oh,
we should have
right.
clarified that before you rolled a low 2 there, but let's see. Oh, 4.
God,
I go first.
dang it.
All right, so I'm gonna roll, I'm gonna shake, I'm gonna roll. Right off the bat, are you kidding me? I guess bad karma for mocking you. So
That's
I'm gonna just
right.
write down that for my first round, I have a score of 0.
10. I'm going to keep going. Dang it.
So because she rolled a 1 that time, she loses all her points from the, oh, you shouldn't have been so greedy, Sylvia. I'm gonna roll the dice. 5 plus 3 is 8. I'm gonna keep that mentally in my mind. Remember, we're gonna show you a modification for students who that might be a little bit tricky for. So I've got 8, and I'm gonna roll again. I'm gonna keep going. 8 plus 9. Oh, I know that 8 plus 10 would be 18. 1 less would be 17. Do I wanna keep going or do I wanna stop? I'm gonna go one more time. So my score is now 17. I'm keeping that mentally in my mind. Yes! 17 and 6. Well, I know 17 plus 3 would be 20. And 3 more would be 23. And I think I'm gonna stop. So I'm gonna just now write my new score of 23 on the board.
Okay, 5 plus 4, that's 9. I'm going to keep going because she's got 23. I got to catch up to her. So I have 9. 9 plus 10. Oh, I like that. That's 19.
I'm gonna go again.
I'm going to keep going. 19.
So unfortunately, once again, Sylvia put a big fat 0 on that board. All right, let's do one more round each because this is just so much fun. Even though you probably get how to play the game, we just want to keep playing. And your students will too. All right, ready? 4 plus 2 is 6. So I'm gonna keep that in my mind. 6 plus 7 is 13. I'm gonna stop there. I normally take a bit more risk, but I also just want to show you that what you can then do is kind of just add 13 here. So this math can be done mentally, or you can write it down. My new score is 36. Come on, Sylvia, you got to end the game with something on the board here.
Okay. 8 plus 10, that's 18. I'm going to keep going.
She doesn't learn.
What was that, 18?
Yeah.
So 18 plus 2, that's 20, and 20 plus 6 is 26. I'm going to keep 26. I'm only 10 away from you. That's not too bad.
Okay, so what we do is because we've set a score of 100, we keep going until the first player reaches 100.
A modification that you can do is just using a hundreds board and 2 different colored counters to track your students' rolls. Students can use 1 die to help them track their score on the hundreds board.
Now we're going to show you how you can make it a little bit more challenging. So what you could do is, of course, increase the number of dice. So you're probably saying, well, what happens if we roll 3 ones? So as you know, the chances of doing that are pretty low, but if students are taking the risk, they just might get it. And if you roll 3 dice, what happens is we go into the negative. So besides just having a score of 0, you actually go down, and you can decide as a class or let your partners decide. They can either go down to negative 10, negative 25, or negative 50, and then have to work from that score all the way back up to the target score, which is usually 100. So All right, so we hope you enjoyed seeing and learning that game, and we know it's gonna be one that you're gonna have a lot of fun with your students in your classroom. hit the subscribe button. And please check out our brand new website,
Mathmania.com.